do my best to get here on time, because I really do. But you know what? My kids and my family have to be my priority, and you know, mornings are a little challenging trying to kind of get everybody sorted. Breakfasts, lunches, da-da-da. Do you have your stuff? Do you have your computer? Do you have your assignment? So, you know, it's gotta be a little bit loosey-goosey, and I'm not super loosey-goosey, but a little bit. And for that, I'm sorry. So, jogging it out. And really no one does it live with me. I just let y'all know when I'm gonna be live, in case you want to. But I understand that everybody's got their different schedules. But now we're gonna stretch. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do my SHAWNSHINE chest and back today. I did physical therapy yesterday, and a lot of that is sort of upper back, shoulder work, which is, you know, pretty interesting, challenging. Hook one arm, pull gently in. These are all gentle stretches. Oh, naughty. And I want you to pretend like you're hugging your stability ball. Just really kind of let your back relax and open up. I love that. Now, opposite, you want to open that chest up. And then just kind of twist to one side, looking behind you. Get a really good rotation in your trunk. Oh yeah, I'm sore. I am sore, so I'm probably going to be taking it a little bit easier today. So the first thing we're going to do, chest and back. In all honesty, I don't know how these are going to feel for me. Normally I would use 5s. We are going to do snow angels. So you know what a snow angel is, right? I guess if you've never seen snow, you might not know what a snow angel is. But it's when you lay down in the snow and you make this motion and you make the shape of an angel, or the imprint of an angel in the snow. So that's what we're going to do here. It's a lot of ab work, so I need you to make sure you're breathing. I am probably going to modify, just because these kind of fire up what I'm doing, so I'm going to try to take it easy for my shoulder purposes, but y'all need to rock it. So yeah, like I said, normally I would use 5s, but it's a challenging exercise, so make sure you have other weights near you. Okay, I'm gonna go up just halfway, but you guys should put your arms all the way up. Take those breaks when you need to. Again, because your legs are off the ground too, this is a lot of intense ab work. Squeeze that chest. You're going to see me taking breaks for this 3 to 4 seconds and then get back into it, because you can always take another one. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo, y'all. My goodness. My goodness. That is just no joke. And I'm aware of it, and I'm sort of sorry about it, okay? Sort of. Okay, rock up. I knew when I had physical therapy on Tuesday and this on Wednesday, I was going to be setting myself up for an ass kicking, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why I'm using the light weights. So next what we're going to do is a swimmer's crawl. And again, I love working back, and I think what you'll see, or what you've probably noticed as you get older, is that when you don't have a strong back, it's really easy to get hurt. It's really easy to do something, lift a suitcase out of the car, and then you're just so sore. Or you tweak something to where like every little thing you do kind of like jolts you. So that's what we're trying to prevent. So we're trying to really work every week to strengthen our core, which is part of your back, But then also do these overall back workouts where we are really looking to strengthen, define, and also just give you too, it helps give you more mobility, more flexibility. So there's a lot of reasons to do these. Okay, so for this next one, you're gonna have the weights. You're going to hinge over like this. And you are gonna pretend like you're doing a swimmer's crawl in the pool, really squeezing those shoulder blades. Okay, if you do the motion, you'll feel it. Really squeezing, and I want your hand right over the center of your head. Okay, so keep those core muscles engaged. It's very important. Sorry, y'all, I cut my bangs over the weekend, which was stupid because now they're annoying me. Okay, are you ready? We are gonna rock this. I'm using 1 pound weights. Normally I would start with 5s. So you do you. But you can remember, you can always drop down, so don't be afraid to start with the 5s and kind of see what happens. Your feet are about shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider. Your core is tight, your back is flat. So you pretend like you're just swimming laps in a pool. So good. Three, 2, 1, and done. So, as with all of these exercises, when you need a break, you take it. When the burn gets to be too much, you take the break, give it 3 to 4 seconds to subside, get back into it. I don't want you taking 10 or 15 or 20-second breaks. It makes it a lot harder to get back into it. And so I really want you to get back in there after 3 or 4 seconds, start up again. If you need to, you can always take another break 8, 10, 12 seconds later. But the whole goal is we want that burn, but sometimes the burn gets to be too much, you need a little break, and then you can get back in. And the burn fades pretty quickly. What I don't want is pain. The whole no pain, no gain thing is bullshit in my opinion. So you don't want pain, you want burn. If you have pain, something's wrong and you should stop and figure out what's going on. Okay, I am not gonna do those because I don't think I should. So, but what I will do, it was the wide push-ups. So we're not gonna do those. Or you know what, we are gonna do them. So I'm just gonna modify it. So, wide push-ups, your hands are wider than your shoulders. I encourage you to have, if you're not on a carpeting, you want some sort of padding under your hands. So your hands are pretty wide, your body is in a great plank shape, and you're gonna lower, and they're hard, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm going to modify. I am not going to go, you're on the squishy part above your knees, not on your kneecaps. Again, I'm not going very far because I don't want to mess myself up. So I'm going about 4 inches down, back up. Keeping my core muscles totally tight. Push-ups are phenomenal. They're a phenomenal way to measure the progress of your strength, your fitness journey. Most people when they start out can't even do 1, or maybe they can do 1 or 2, but they're not doing them right. So they're hard, but they pay off. I'm being like extra careful, just really listening to my body. Making sure I'm not gonna set myself back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Now I want you to sit back in child's pose. Those fingers out above your head and just sit back and really stretch your chest, your lats, your arms. Oh, it's just so good, so good. Okay, so now we're gonna work our back again. Okay. Hey. Yeah, I need to blow my ball up, but I keep forgetting. So, with this one, again, I'm going light. We're gonna lay on the ball, okay? So, our arms are gonna sweep above our head and down only to here, okay? So as you're doing this, I want you lifting your leg. It's very challenging, I'm not gonna lie to you about that. So you've gotta really stay super, super, super engaged. I'm not gonna be moving, I'm gonna be right here, and that will be challenging enough. So you can modify with me if you want. Really kind of, you're squeezing your chest together. Okay, so you're kind of creating a lot of tension in your chest, even if you're doing the modified like me. If you're not, you know, I really want you squeezing that chest, making it work, challenging yourself. We're doing great. I love the ball. It's literally my favorite thing. Because I just, sorry, I'm gonna bring my arms in a little bit. This is so hard. Take those breaks when you need them. And good job. Woo. So now for the other one, we're going to be on a chair, a bench, whatever you want. And you're going to kneel. Okay, you can also do this on the ground if you don't have any of those things. But the whole point is your arms are a little bit above eye level, kind of more like level with the top of your head. You're going to squeeze your back to lift and lower, lift and lower. So it's really squeezing that back, feeling that. So if you did a fly, you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. It's that same motion, you're just doing it on one side. Really important to keep your core tight because you want to make sure nothing's moving. Okay? All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and do a minute on each side. So again, normally I would use a 5-pound weight. I would start with a 5-pound weight. What I do not want you doing is jerking your back in order to get the weight up. That's not good, that's not smart. I do not want you to get hurt. That is certainly a big thing for me, wanting you to be safe, wanting you to come out of my workouts being like, I got a really good workout, not I hurt myself. Good morning, Joanne. Squeeze. Squeeze. How does your weight feel? You need to make sure that it's benefiting you, right? If your form is bad, that's when you drop down. If the burn is super intense, you take a break. So that's the difference, is really making sure that you understand what to do and when to drop down. You drop down when you either cannot get that weight up any longer because it's gotten too heavy, or you feel your form start to get a little wonky. We are not interested in bad form, okay? All right, so we are going to get on the other side. Again, your fingertips are like even with the top of your head. Your core is tight, your back is flat. If you did drop down on the last one, let's say you started with a 5 and you dropped to a 3, I want you to start again with the 5 so that you stay even on each side, so you're squeezing up. So I have to be careful on this side, so I'm just seeing how it feels. Really squeeze that shoulder blade. Pay attention to your core. How's your core feeling? Is it tight? Is it engaged? Again, no jerking motions to get that weight up. Smooth and controlled because you're strong and you're a badass. So good. It really is very challenging. But that's why it's always really important to me that we're working the entire body. We're not just focusing on arms, or we're not just focusing on abs. That we are always really paying attention to the whole body, strengthening the whole body, because it's all in play together. It's all in concert. So if you only focus on one thing, that's not good. Like you see guys in the gym that always are just like pumping, working their chest, working their arms, working their abs. And then they have like skinny little legs. That's why, because they're only paying attention to sort of one part, and we do it all here. Because it's just that important. Okay, so now we are going to do a chest press. And chest presses are very, very simple in the scheme of things, but it's also really important that you use good form. I'm going to grab 5s. Normally with chest presses, you can go heavier. The weights are over your body, so you have really good control over them versus a fly, where you need to be more careful and use a lower weight. So I'm going to take out the 5s, but I also have my 2s and my 1s here. So we'll see how this goes. And I love chest presses. I love them, love them, love them. Okay, so you're going to lay on your back. You can also be on your stability ball if you want to do that. So abs are tight, feet are flat, and you're going to push up above your chest, not above your face. I'm not doing 5s, but you should. I mean, normally I do 8s or 10s, sometimes even 12s. Or maybe start with 12s and then just slowly drop down if you need to. Press up above your chest, not above your face. You want to make sure these are heavy. You want them to be challenging. Guys, if you're doing weights and you don't feel anything after the first 10 seconds, your weights are too light. So you need to start challenging yourself more. And then when we're doing a minute, you want those final 10 seconds to really take effort. You got to dig deep to finish the minute. If you're doing reps, you want those last 3 to 5 reps to really, really challenge you. That's how you know you're using the correct weight size. And done. Gosh, this is really annoying. The woman worked me really hard in physical therapy yesterday, so that's why it's a little more challenging today. Okay. Next one, we're going to do a phenomenal back exercise. Really important. You're going to hinge over. Again, you can go a little bit heavier with this exercise, and you're going to do rows, and you're going to squeeze up, and you want those shoulder blades. You want to imagine them touching. I'm going to use 5s. Normally, I would use probably 10s or 12s. So remember, go a little bit heavier than you think you can go, because even if you do 5 or 10 seconds and then you drop down, that's 5 or 10 seconds you wouldn't have done before. Okay, hinge over, squeeze those shoulder blades together. All right, well, we're out of time, but we'll do 30 seconds, okay? So close your eyes and imagine those shoulder blades just coming together. That's what the goal is. You can do it. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Put your weights away. Let's get a quick cool down in and go on with our day. So I want you to reach around you, pretend like you're hugging your stability ball with one arm. Other side. Feels so good. Now both. Open up that chest. Hook one arm around the other. Pull it in towards you. Breathe in deep. Breathe out. Other side. Shake out those wrists. Give yourself some hugs. You guys, that was awesome. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Same time, 7:15. I do my damnedest, I swear.